Yeah, baby, yeah. Ooh. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. The weekend has arrived. Oh! You're all very welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Do you like me glasses? When I bought them, it said one size fits all. I was like, yeah. Yes, they do. Oh! Anyway, good to see you, my dudes. We're here in a friendly little place in Brazil. What? So we're in a place called Mario de Almeida Franco Airport. Ooh. And we're going to be rambling down on our bush trip this evening on the Rio Grande. I mean, the Rio Grande? There's one of them in America and Mexico and seemingly Brazil. The 8-bit glasses, you can see nothing through them. It's all, everyone's pixelated, but that's okay. And I figured out how not to have, you know, a big line across my head. I've applied science. Yes, science. So we're here on the ground, Sierra Bravo Uniform Romeo. From here, we're going to head down by the river, the Rio Grande. We're going to make a stop over at Sierra November Victor Uniform. I think it's Facenda or Faxenda. And then we shall ramble on to a place called Terramar or Terramare. We could probably do it like Fabio to explain the pronunciations of the Brazilian words. But the final waypoint for this evening, Sierra Whiskey Foxtrot Victor. Ooh. Are we digging the tunage? You see, it's Friday. We've made it to the weekend. And I had a Friday. Ooh, I had a Friday. But it's grand. It's now officially the weekend. Whatever kind of headaches or worries you had, it's all behind us. We just wrap them up into a little kind of a bag and we throw it, the baggeth, away. Exposing the jingle out of the arm. Ooh. But yeah, hang on. I've other glasses as well. I am the many glasses man. The man with many glasses. So how are we all doing? It's been a week, hasn't it? There's stuff happening all over the shop and I can't even keep up with it yet. But we'll jump in and say hello to you wonderful people for joining me here this Friday. Hope you guys are well. That was a week, wasn't it? Oh. I was off last week on my holidays and then, you know, back to work this week. I'm just happy it's Friday, man. Yeah, right. So who be here in the little room of chat? I'll have to scroll all the way up. Hey, we have Alison Johnson. She has rambled in. Hola, happy Friday. And Alison got the new Bravo throttle quadrant. Ooh, and ah. Very fancy. Very fancy. Colonel Fork has rambled in. He says, Fridays are for flying. I agree. Muse Fan has rambled in. Happy Friday. I'm telling you, it's going to happen someday. That music playing, wearing nothing but this wig, and maybe these shades, running around the village. You know, into the parish church. How are you, Father? Down to the local Garda station. How are the men? Just shut your eyes and you're there. It's gonna happen. Anyway, we have Seamus McNeil is here. Good to see you, my dudes. Happy Friday. Who else? Who else? Soaring AJ. Well, he's gone and done it. He subscribed at a tier 1 for 3 months. 3 months? 3 months? 3 months in a row. Many, many thanks. Groovy, baby. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. And I saw a sip emote. Sippage. Many thanks, Colonel. Ooh. A tasty beverage on a Friday night kinda makes all your troubles seem very far away. You know how it goes. Wayland Utani's in the house. Good to see you. Uncle Adel is here. First stream for me. I'm here on a referral. Okay. So, this is kind of the... Do you know what I mean? Like, we start off kind of not usually like this, but it's Friday. It's the weekend. Usually we behave ourselves. You know, you might even learn something. But our plan is that everyone has a good time. And doesn't matter what sort of a bad hair day you're having. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ooh. Imagine if this was elevator music. You know what I mean? At your office. Ben McClure steps in. Good to see you. Dennis G is here. Hello, hello. Here's Johnny says, fancy seeing you here. Uncle, oh, they must know each other, look. Ooh. 99 Owls in the house. Kozaki Flyer is here. Good to see you. Andrew Hill. Welcome aboard. Captain Sickbag's in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Did you like me fan cam? I have to be careful how I say that. The fan aj camaj. You know how it goes. Dougal McTavish is in the house. Happy Friday. Cy Murray's here. TGIF. Yeah, I know, right? Mr. Z Ryder's here. Alison says, we want bin cam. When? Oh no, when do we want bin cam? Now. What do we want? When do we want it? Oh, they're just so much better. I can see again. Ooh. Still kind of dull. JMS 737's in the house. Good to see you. 99 Owl says, happy Friday, everybody. Hello, Murph and pilots. Good to see you. Ken Grolly Naughton is in the house. Lowpox M is here. Hello. So we have a bit of a route, right? A route or a route. We call it a route, you call it a route. So it's basically flying south of the airport until we pick up the river, and then we head east. Now the weather is actually kind of nice at the minute, so we're going to have to change that. You know, throw in a gale force wind, storm force 10. How's the old audio and visuals? I think my head is like shocking bright or something. It's hard to know. Sydney O is here. He says, well, 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 if it isn't Friday and time for another two-tone adventure. Hi to all from Cape Town. Good to see you, Sydney. Mechanical Madness is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Catbat9 is here. He says, hello, hello. Happy Friday, Murph and everyone. Something about that fan cam is so hypnotic. I know. Sometimes I find myself just lying back into my chair and looking at it for hours. Keen Lafford's in the house. Happy Friday. Good to see you. 24 days to the Eurovision. Dude. I know, right? Spitfire RAF 100. Happy Friday. Gibbo Ireland's here. Hey. He says, evening one and all. A happiest of Fridays. Oh yeah. Ben McClure says, it's wig music, baby. So I was over watching Coffee House, or Coffee Hoss. Do you watch Coffee Hoss? He's found the Aerolite. The man does the best impression of Hank Hill. Oh, Bobby, that fella. Absolutely hilarious. I laughed. We were laughing. I was laughing out loud. Even Mrs. Two-Tone shouted down, what are you laughing at? Yeah, said you want to hear Coffee House? He can do Hank Hill. Ooh. She says, who? I said Hank. Hank Hill. Ooh, we should call this the, well, we know what this is. Yeah. Hot tub, hot tub. Ooh. All right. Rad Pilot Randy's here. Billouette's in the house. Hey, guys. Garden77 rumbles in. Good to see you, my dudes. Harrieb is here. Tritz4, welcome aboard. Captain Spitfire has rumbled in. See you later. Viva la week. All right. Rogers RC75 is here. See you later says, Viva la week end. Typo for the win. Ooh. Snowy Masters here, good to see you. Bosman likes the intro. Ooh. Tarnish Mossman's here. Dennis G says, get the funk on. Ooh. DC Viper's here. DC is probably looking at this going, ah? I can explain. Well, really, I can't. But I'll try to explain. You see, if there's not one Egypt doing this sort of thing, there's gotta be. So I said, I'll be that guy. I'll be your dog. Who be? I can't read, it's so dark. Oh look, Shark Kitty's here. Hello. Yeah, baby, yeah. Good to see you. Dougal says, Murph, lend me that wig. Shakespearean accent only. Lend me a wig. No problem. Shuffle Shoes is here. The wig needs to be buried. It has a mind of its own every now and again. I defined it kind of running around the house. Do you remember the Addams Family? Do you remember Thing? Remember that fella? Well, this is called That. So we had a thing, and now it's called an that. I defined it running around the house. Terrifying. But yes, Shuffle Shoes is here. Eyes 909. Good to see you. Mrs. Two-Tone is in the chat. Best behaviour, lads. Best behaviour. Ooh. You're just feeling it. It's Friday. Everything's all, oh yes. It's time to step on the good foot and do the bad thing. Oh, we get to do mad things now. Rod Murph Stewart is back again, says Billowit. I don't have the nose for poor old Rod, God love him. If I was going to be a Rod, it'd have to be called Dino Rod. That was really bad. Rogers RC said, there's the Eurovision winner right there. So Moose Fan says, we're not having any stutters on the North Europe server so far. Well, that's good. So our plan for tonight, we're live on the North Europe server. I got a huge please and a request. No custom liveries. If I see one, I'm gonna smack you. They reckon the stutters, you know, it's caused by custom liveries. So, you know, oh, behave. We got to make sure we don't use any custom liveries. But our plan is on the North Europe server. If we have any bother with that, we can always roll back to JoinFS. You know. And then if that fails, we're going to improvise. We're going to go where? We're going to improvise. All right. Hold me, I'm scared. Captain Butters is in the house. Good to see you. See you later says, good things is not... Hang on. Good things, it's not the first time we do this. Ooh. Scorpio49 is subscribed for 2 months with a tier 1. Many, many thanks, my dude. Are we digging the tunage? Yeah, right. Their beardage is now visible without magnification. Right? So my secrets are, if you hold your nose, plug your ears and close your eyes, breathe out really, really hard, the beard just starts. Do you know what I mean? I reckon in another 6 to 7 years, we'll be at the Gandalf length. You shall not. Do you know what I mean? It's all gonna happen. Lowpox M is digging the tunage. Oh. Predict some hair spitting. The fluff? Absolutely. DC Viper. DC. Subscribe for 2 months, currently on a 1 month streak. Let's go streaking in the vlog. Many thanks, DC. Cheers, my dude. It's a little bit crazy over here. But you know, it's all grand. And Jiggleberry. Mr. Two-Tone says, you're working tomorrow, Murph. Yes, this is true. But it's okay. It's all groovy, baby. Goblin Zeus is here. Hello. Bit Monster is here. Most of my days are very much alike. It's good to have that hair as a Friday reminder. See? Do you see? I'm trying to think what's... The white balance is probably off. But it's okay. We'll fix it, man. Hang on. Oh God, what have I done? Is it any better? I can't really see. But it's all good. A Scary Wolf is here. You need reading glasses. Oh yeah. It's kind of busy here. Dr. Notham's in the house. Good to see you. Technic Al has rumbled in. The poor Gardaí. Gregor rambles in. Hello. Irish coffee. You better believe it. And then to make it even stronger, you shake it. I'll have an Irish coffee. Shaken. Not stirred. Polybond. Absolutely. One thing about WFH, I play whatever I want in the office. Hey, David Lewis is here. Welcome to Funky Town. Yeah, baby. It's good to see you. Jepson 2001, the man, myth, the legend. Evening, Murph. He says, here's a name for your new rock band. Two-Tone Murphy and the Fireflies. Yeah, isn't it? That's a great name. Cat9's like, first stream, this one? Oh dear. There are no words. It's all kind of messing and acting the gin, but like, you have to. Do you know what I mean? Murph, I mentioned your stream over on the Roto Sim Pilot Discord, says Here's Johnny. Well, very kind of you, Here's Johnny. Very nice. And they probably all rambled over here and they're like, who's this Johnny guy? And why did he recommend this? And you'd be like, no, I can explain, or at least I'll try to explain. I went to audition one night for Jam Bon Jovi. You know, the ham and cheese pastry. I didn't get it. That's a VF4 rooting for sure. Absolutely, my dude. It should be fun. It's the scenery here. And the satellite imagery, it's remarkable. It's fantastic. So we must check it out. Switching glasses, jump from Sublogic Flight Sim to FS 2020. Amazing. Sir Neil is here. Did the stream start early, or why is Murph already pimped out? Someone started a hype train, you divil. I don't know about Bright, but your head is currently shocking. Copper Pete says, Uggy, uggy, uggy. Aye. It's all happening, lads. Craigie Baby J is here. Good to see you. There's all stuff going on. I'll get to it in a moment. Allison is in the 182 tonight. Ooh. General Error is here. He goes, yes, I found Tina again. Tina McGinty. Fort Noob is in the house. Hello. Good to see you, my dude. Mrs. Two-Tone says, I don't think I shouted. Well, you know. Hey, Wombat is here. Good day to you. Keen Leffer says, I wear glasses, I wear a wig, I read everything put in front of me. Who am... I always fall for it. Thanks, Keen. I feel very intelligent. Super intelligent. Football in Brazil is like a religion. Absolutely. Viper Strike. Good to see you. It's all happening now, lads. There's notifications for the notifications. Hey, Kevin is here. Or Singleton rambles in. El Chor is here. Good to see you, my dude. Whack-a-mo rambles in. A Scary Wolf is here. Behaving is overrated. I know, right? But yeah, it's gone bananas. What's happening? There's stuff happening. Now, who are we at? Who's this fella? Oh, look, it's Jan Moorcamp. He says, hey, friends, how's everyone? I'm going travelling. We'll probably have no mobile for a long time. Oh, dude, that's okay. We'll have to make this one kind of a joyous and momentum occasion. You know. So you can remember the stuff on your travels, my dude. Where are you off to? An adventure, he says. Ooh. Here's Johnny says, so no H135 for the test. We can try it, absolutely. How about non-default planes? Yeah, I think we're okay with that. We just got to behave ourselves with the custom liveries. That's all. Oh, there's stuff happening. Don't worry, I'll get to all these now. What's the ICAO of improvise? Foxtrot, Mike, Lima, Oscar. Oh! It's all happening now. Purple Kona's in the house. Good to see you. Roger Moe is here. Lads, it's so busy. 6 knots rumbles in. You can burst the blood vessel that way. I know, right? Going for the biplane, baby. Yeah. 2 wings, baby. Scary Wolf says beards. I know, right? Roger Moe extended their Tier 1 subscription through to May. Dude! Many, many thanks. Many thanks, my dude. He got one taker. Melko Borger's here. Liking the wig, he says. Gibbo saying, Murph, are we using the flight events tonight? We surely are. Captain Butters gifted 5 Tier 1 community subs. The man and the legend, Captain Butters. Many, many thanks, my dude. What an intro, we're still going. So, who got them? Well, Restoring 226, DNH, Anime Birder, Young Spud, Filiok, many thanks, many thanks. Then Colonel Fork gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. What? And then there's what? There's stuff left, right and centre. God almighty. Colonel Fork gifted one to David Lewis, USA PR1, Chang WVU, Kieran Blade, and Royal MTG. Nice. Many, many thanks, my dudes. We're going to be out of tasty beverage. Oh yeah. It's all happening now. Shark Kitty says, the subs are rolling. Yeah, baby. Ooh, they're gone bananas. I don't know what's happening. It's all crazy. Then Gibbo, the Divil. Gibbo Ireland gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. G. Geller, Ascari Wolf, Mac Tufferson, Rough Rider, B. Sunny. Many, many thanks, my dude. Very, very kind of you. Cheers, man. Look at lads. It's getting bananas. Then out of nowhere, Dr. No Thumb gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to the community. He gives one to Moggy Pot, Lexfer, Jack Beale, Grony Groovy baby, and Sparkly Goose. Dr. No Thumb, thank you very, very much indeed. And in terms of saying himself, I was okay as drinking. I'm going to be in a hoop. It's Friday. The ginnage is real. Are we feeling the tunes though? Really? Ibanez Axeman is in the house. Good to see you. Keen Lafford, you just stung me. He stung me real good just now. Whoa! I mean, ooh, nice, tasty. Gonna be in a hoop. We had DC Viper with the bits. Many, many thanks, my dude. Very kind of you. I hope you're keeping well. Ken Grelly says, hey, P40, bro. Isn't the P40 absolutely cool? We might jump to it later. I know Fabio has been covering it in a lot of detail, and I love that. Because, Fabio's a genius, and he'll just kind of say, this is what the plane can do. I'll watch it. I totally steal it. And then I'm like, yeah, we're in the P40, man. This is what it can do. I totally read the manual. I just watch Fabio. Fabio is my manual. Hang on, that sounds kind of weird. I should write him a poem. Fabio, you are my manual. But if you slowed it down, do you know, it kind of gets kind of weird then. He'd be just like, hey, I know, right? Chill Corky is here. Good to see you. We need to get on with the show. It's just gone bananas here. Ridiculous 2K with the bits. Many, many thanks. Cheers, my dude. So far, it's just been Murphy sitting here in a weird looking wig. There's a total gridlock over there. But here we are in the Just Flight Piper Arrow PA28R. And I've updated the GTN 750. We'll check it out. Now with the Navigraph integration. This should be fun. Test Pilot 72 is here. Good to see him, my dude. Phil Does Twitch is here. He says, perfect timing. We're still not airborne yet. I know, right? Hey, Katie UK is here. Hello, Katie. The Thunderflies are ready to rock. Oh, yeah. Ascari Wolf. Ooh. Oh. So yeah, we have a bit of a plan. And oh, waiting to see this. I hope it works now, right? I hope this works. Yeah, baby. Yeah, look at it. It works. Murphy, you legend. You've only gone and put ForeFlight on the screen. You're some sort of a tropical genius. KDUK says, oh, it's Def Leppard, Murphy. Jacob Moss is here. Good to see you, my dude. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Sim Aviation Erling is here. Hello. Fabio did an interview with the creator. It was amazing. DC, yeah, I was watching it for a bit. I was in work and super busy. So like one headphone in, doing my work. I was like, what a cool team of developers though, right? Do you know what I mean? Like they're so kind of, they're us. They're one of us. They're just totally grand and cool and just like, yeah, we wanted to do it our way. This is what we did. And it is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, if we get a chance, we might mess around with the P40 in a bit. The wind beneath your wings. Oh, are we liking the Just Flight Arrow? I love it. I think it's amazing. Now, where are we at? BMW E46 is here. Good to see you. I think we're there. We're finally there. By the way, are we on Microsoft Multiplayer or JoinFS? At the minute, Phil, we're on the Microsoft servers. And so far, they are behaving. But if it all kind of goes terribly, terribly wrong, well, then we're going to jump over to the, whatchamacallit? We'll jump over to JoinFS. So we have a plan B. And then plan C is if it all goes kind of, you know, them things up, well, we'll come up with a plan C. But yes. Oh. That was a busy intro. That took me half an hour. Says you, we're here half an hour. What have we learned so far? Well, Murphy's wearing a wig and he got ForeFlight up on the screen. So yeah, this is ForeFlight, right? Now, some of you might know what ForeFlight is. It's a real world application. It's actually used by real pilots. We're used to like a little nav map, or there's a remote flight, and there's other kind of bits and bobs. ForeFlight is used in the real aircraft, and it's an application that you can download. It runs on a subscription service. I think the cheapest one is like $100 for the year. Now, you might say that's kind of expensive, but like Navigraph is about the same price when you think about it. Granted, Navigraph will give you pretty much the entire planet in terms of all the charts. ForeFlight, you got to kind of pay for different regions to have full kind of VFR capabilities and IFR capabilities. But it's still very, very good. And the fact is, right, they don't cover kind of South America or Asia with ForeFlight. They have the US, they have Canada, and they have Europe. So you do have an option whereby you can say, hey, show me different kind of maps and stuff, right? So if you can, I don't know how well, can you see that screen okay? Keen Effer says, what have we learned? Keen, you're a devil. So if you can see it okay, right, you can kind of select what type of map you want. So for example, if we were in the US, we can go on a VFR sectional chart. We can do the same in Europe and in Canada. Well, it's VNC in Canada. Or we can look at the IFR charts as well. Or failing all of that, aerial map or street map. So it's giving you the same functionality as a moving map, regardless of what region you're in. Okay. Now, this is where it gets interesting, right? So here we are. And I have it all connected. So like, that's us. We're the little blue pingy thingy doing its thing, right? So if I want to select the runway, I click on SBUR, right? Come up here, Murph. I got this working earlier on. There we go. And we can go select, you can select your departures and all this kind of jazz from here. So I'm going to select runway, right? Select runway. And this will give me information based on what the wind is doing. Says you, the wind. Now, where is it? That's grand. That's grand. SBUR. It's not working. Hang on. So SPUR. So we can get information on this airport. So we can see the taxiways, the FBOs, info, all the information that we need about it. We can look at the weather for the area. So we can get a METAR, also a TAF. We can also get the daily average temperatures and the winds. Now, if we have a look at runways, it's telling us, okay, we have 17 or 35, and it's telling you based on the current real-world weather, runway 17 is the best wind for takeoff. Isn't that super handy? Then we can look at the procedures, look at the airport diagram. It'll download the little charter-rooney, and there we have it. It's so handy, right? And then we can go to a NOTAM. And again, it's using the real-world data. So NOTAMs are pretty much like, did you know, or I would like to know more. Coffee House has gotten sim traffic in ForeFlight too somehow. Yeah, it works here as well. It works here as well. So for me to get traffic, you guys need to be logged into the event viewer. Remember we messed around with event viewer the other night? And once you have that working, where is event viewer? It's hidden away here somewhere on my screen. Oh, yeah. So if you have a look at event viewer, Discord ATC radar settings. So anyone who's logged in on event viewer will actually appear themselves here on ForeFlight, which is really handy. And it goes absolutely nuts. It's like traffic. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, do have a look at flight events. So I'll put in a link to flight events. Even if you don't have ForeFlight, flight events is a super cool free plugin, right? And if you don't use it for like a moving map, which you can, and it'll track everyone else on a moving map who's logged into it, at the very least, it gives you the landing rate plugin that'll appear directly on your screen as soon as you land. It is wonderful. So that's pretty cool, right? Not to be confused with event viewer. That's what we use if the sim crashes. Yeah. So yeah, so that's pretty much it's cool, isn't it? ForeFlight's working. And an advantage, if you like, of ForeFlight, if you're using your flight planning on the likes of SkyVector, and you know you manually put in whatever waypoint, you can export a plan from SkyVector straight into ForeFlight. There's no conversions or messing or acting it straight away. ForeFlight picks it up, and I'm only showing you kind of bits of what this thing can do. That's the route there that we can see in blue. We can turn on a whole load of other information on the screen and heavily populated if we wish. Terrain, airport diagrams, airways, you know, airports, waypoints, all that kind of good stuff. You can also record your flight and it gives you flight analysis, which is pretty cool. Is that wig cutting off brain cells? Probably. What cells? I should put on sad music and kind of whinge to myself. And then they made fun of me. I'm in a glass case of emotion. But yes, and then what else? You have a flight plan in which then you can just either type in your own one, which, you know, is cool. And then on the bottom, you can see distance. You can see what charts, documents. Here's one that's really cool, right? If I go into, what do they call it? Hang on, we find it. Scratch pads. And not to be confused with it's a scratch pad. And you can create a new scratch pad, be it one that you can draw, which is super handy. So if we were to say, I think it's this one. If we were to type in this one and we go, I'm a genius, look at that. You're wearing a wig, you're allowed to make fun of you. I mean, we are yeah. But a scratch pad is handy, especially for doing your takeoffs and you know, you can write stuff down. You can also add in other types of scratch pads. For example, you can have a typed one. You can put in the craft one. DC says he likes the craft one. That is super cool. There's an ATIS there if you want to take it down. You have your PIREPs, your takeoff and landing. So if you want to do takeoff, you click on the takeoff. You can get your V-speeds. You can get your clearances. You can get everything. So you can have, you know, you'd be writing better than I can. But you know what I mean? That's what it can do. Super, super handy. And the gas thing is, right, a lot of the apps within ForeFlight, you can actually buy them separately through other developers for the flight sim universe, which is kind of weird. ForeFlight comes with them all. So when you add that capability in with a moving map, flight planning, and all this other kind of Gucci stuff, it's really, really good. I love it. I'm absolutely loving it. You get a month free if you sign up now with ForeFlight. And as I said, I think the basic one, or is it basic pro? I don't know. I think it's like $99 for the year, which isn't bad. And then, you know, you can get Pro Plus, and then you can get like, I don't know, it makes you have chicken dinners or something. But then I think it's another like $90 per region. So if you were in the US and you just wanted to fly it in the US, it'll give you all the information for the US. But then if you wanted to add in, say, Europe or add in Canada, you got to spend an extra $90. So you just type in for flight. Just do a Google search for for flight. F-O-R-E flight. For flight. But yes. Hello, hello. Very important for takeoff. DC says, I want to get the iPad mini and for flight when I start the PPL. But, oh, yeah. Well, isn't there like an Apple Pencil kind of thing? Yeah, I've seen guys who have them like they're on like a keychain or a lanyard. They're super, super handy. And the iPad mini is better suited for most aircraft because, well, depending what you're going to fly, if you're going to be training, well, depending on the yoke, it's going to be quite narrow. So you don't want the hassle of, putting it in. Hey, Bodip is here. Good to see you. So that's for flight. So we're going, you can, there's a button up in English, Murphy, in English. The button on the very top right-hand corner, which is kind of a round, kind of a course air crosshairs thing. Well, that follows you. So we'll be jumping in and out of for flight as we go. And then to hear the word I was going to say, the sectional, I meant to say, yes, that's what it was. The fancy transitions. I nearly forgot who I was there. Right, anyway, here we are in the Piper Arrow from Just Flight. This thing is amazing. And this even has some more fandangled, fancy avionics, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to put some battery power on. And we'll put our rotating lights on here as well. At that stage, we're going to turn on our, mind the stutters, we're going to put on our fuel tanks, which are on. Mixture goes in, prop goes forward. We open our little window here. Clear prop! And we're going to give this a start. And then we're going to go messing with the avionics. Are we ready? It's alive. I don't know why the throttle went forward there. That was absolutely terrifying. And I'm very scared. And we'll close our window. Pro streamer here, guys. He does everything by the book. And he even started it without a fuel pump. That's the sort of guy I am. DC says the GTN is like 16k in real life, worth 80. I've used one before, and you can actually. I think there was a game on the one I could play. It's not important. The plane wasn't flying. That's the important thing. But anyway, so what have they added with the recent release of the GTN? Well, I'm glad you asked. So we have a new section in here called charts. Cannot get Navigraph data. Well, why not? So if we want to check out an airport and we set we're on the ground at SBU or enter, it should then find approaches? No, departures. So it'll load you in and find you the charts for the airport that you're currently at. Isn't that absolutely the cat's meow? Captain Sickbag says we have a Gigna. Uh-oh. So remember, guys, if you want to fly with us, you're more than welcome to join in. We're live on the North Europe server, but I gotta ask you very nicely, please. Well, don't use custom liveries and don't use airliners. And the only reason I'm saying that is it kind of kills the owl stutter. You can't fly in it. It'll be absolutely brutal. But yeah, so they've added in these charts, which is, I think it's fantastic. Isn't it brilliant? So we can have a look at the airport here, the information, and again, it's Navigraph uses Jepson data, which is very much for, not for real life. Colonel Fork said, it's worth noting that ForFlight is only available on Apple devices. Ah, see? Yes. Now, you can also get it, you can also operate it through your browser, which is kind of interesting, but I need to read up more on that. But yeah. So, so this GTN, which at the moment it's freeware because it's a beta plan, or it's a open beta. Soon enough, they're going to be jumping it over to a paid subscription, but I highly recommend it. I love these. These are fantastic. I still haven't figured out how to get traffic working on it, but you have, if we want to have a look at the METAR for this area, we can put in waypoint information, we can check the radio frequencies, it'll load in a METAR. We have winds 208 knots, clear conditions, temperature 27, dew point 12, and our QNH is 1016 or 3.00 in inches of mercury. Moose Knuckle Life says, Garmin Pilot, you can use both Apple and Android. Yeah, so you got a couple of different ones, and I think, what's the other one? Sky something? Sky Demon, I think. They're cool. They're gizmos and toys, but you know what I mean. They're brilliant. So, with that said, let's see here now. Put on some lightage. Well, we have a flight ahead, so I'll do me things in the air when we're flying. And let's see what happens here. Look at this, my plane is set up all kind of wrong. Even the landing gear switch was up. Who put this guy in charge? Okay. Hopefully the stutters stay away. As I said, we have a fallback. Let's see what happens. Something kind of strange, man. Hang on. Did the engine cut out? That was odd. Incorrect mixture, maybe? Your props are not... I know, right? Hey, I'm in charge! Come follow me! Murph's a genius. Now, who turned off the parking brake? I don't know what's going on. All I know is, let's boogie. It's the hair. It's all the hair. I gotta love my my Pixel 4. Don't mind me. But the Android tablet game is kind of meh. Fuel is okay. No, I think it was just it was the noise of the other planes around me. That's all that happened. So we were saying we're going to depart here from runway 17. So it means we're going to go down here, hang a right, and then do a UE, and good luck. Colonel Fork says the Just Flight Arrow still taxis way too easy. Yeah, but like, you know, it's not bad. Ice says drunk co-pilot. Yeah, let's blame the co-pilot.
Entered runway 1735.
Now, did you hear that, or was that just in my head? Because I turned down the volume on this the last time. 2,600 feet elevation. Yes, yes, it is. Was that ForeFlight? Oh God, you heard it as well? Okay, that scared the crap out. I wonder what the traffic alerts are going to be like. We'll have to silence. We'll have to silence this. How do we... Oh, how do we silence this now? We'll figure it out as we go along, will we? Is there a button here I can use? Let's see. No. Oh no, there isn't. There's no silence button. We'll worry about it in a while. Do we need a weather setting, says Lopox. No, dude, we're going to use... this is default weather, or live weather. It's live weather at the moment. So we'll get going, get flying, and, well, it's very kind of calm. It's clear, you know, very gentle breeze at around 8 knots. That's not interesting at all. So once we get airborne and we know where we're going, we might just kind of crank it up a notch. So live weather. We'll give it a shot. So we're all just kind of rambling down this way. Then we have to do a UE. There's a traffic jam on the runway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's going to be nuts. Right, well, so we'll just do kind of a UE here and scare the crap out of people. Oh, there's a TBM that totally lost it. Don't mind me. Hot stuff coming through. So we'll just do a UE here, as you would, on a runway. Just like the M50. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Right, so before we go... Well, our squawk needs to be squawking. I wonder what's the transponder for VF4 in Brazil. I imagine 7,000. We'll give it a guess. Arrow 5, Romeo Mike, and company clear for takeoff. Oh yeah. Hey, Wayne Butler's in the house. Good to see you. The ground controller just had a nervous breakdown. Release the hounds, Smithers. Right, so we don't need flaps. We've got tons of runway. Lights are on. And we're good to go. Let's boogie. Airspeed is alive. There's 60. Oh, oopsie daisy. See that landing rate thingy? That's kind of handy. So tapping the brakes, bring the landing gear in. Keep the nose down a little bit, gain a bit of speed here. And hopefully the old stuttering will stay away. That's the hope. With me 30 frames a second. Hey, CDN Taz is here. Good to see you. So we have a decent takeoff. Hopefully. Yes, yes. All seems well. So I'm just going to try...
5 o'clock, 1 mile, 200 feet below.
Right? So we're going to have to turn that off. Because she's going to start wrecking her buzz. Do you know what I mean?
Traffic, 5 o'clock, 1 mile, 500 feet below.
I wonder will she start getting absolutely mad when there's more traffic? Do you know what I mean? Will someone think of the children? Do you know? Will she go a bit kind of that way? We'll have to wait and see. Autopilot, heading mode on. Yes, that'll do. Altitude, lock it in there, Murph. That'll do. Bring our power and prop back so we don't explode. That'll do. Hopefully you know what I mean? Hopefully your one doesn't be interrupting us every 2 minutes. But anyway, that's not important. What is important at this stage during the flight, folks, it is time for the interactions. So, if you're flying along with, you know, this guy.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, 1 mile, 500 feet below.
And her, well, do now press the number 2 into the chat. Hello, fireflies. We got numbers. We got people flying.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, 1 mile, same altitude.
Gibbo says, I'm still entering the long license key into the GTN. Gibbo, make sure you copy it to your notepad. It's just a little bit easier to read. This is looking insanely good. A Scary Wolf says, well, we better wait for Keen. He'll go nuts.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, 1 mile, 1,100 feet above.
DC Viper says, I'm still digging the 530-430 setup that came at 0.4. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? It's amazing. He never says, did I miss a count? Yeah. We were waiting for you, Keen. You'll have to go back now and count them all.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, 1 mile.
We need to do something.
400 feet above.
Hang on, I'm going to press some buttons here in the background. Don't mind me. Everything's under control. Colonel Fork had a CTD? Oh, no.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, very close, same altitude.
Now, can you hear her talk? There goes some thunderflies. Ooh, yeah. She's talking now. Can you guys hear her? King Lafford says 58 plus a Murph. We got 59. 59! DC says the frame rate synced with the... Yeah, I know, right? No hearing before flight. Excellent. Murphy's a genius of some description. He can do stuff. He can do stuff. The genius. The more people we have, the less it stutters. Ooh. Katie says, all praise that he pressed the right button. All right. King Effort says, I may have been late, but I'm still fast with an abacus. DC makes a sad face as he has to drop for a quick work call. Frame rate is like a 70s disco. Alrighty, so here's kind of the river ahead of us, right? So I tell you what, I'll keep an eye on the river, and you lads, well, we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the world. Are you ready? Because we do things when we're here. I like to update you every now and again with what's happening in the world. In the world. So first up, we have some information of what's going on in the world. FSDG, they've released their rendition of Rhodes Airport, Lima Golf Romeo Papa. It's one of the, I think it's the 4th busiest airport in Greece. Located in the northwest of the island of Rhodes, the airport is situated along the Mediterranean Sea. The airport is also called Diagoras International Airport. In addition, a few kilometres to the north leads you straight into the city centre. This add-on features complete coverage of the whole island, additional landmarks like hotels, historic sites, solar parks, olive plantations, greenhouses, and even a park bench. Extremely realistic rendition of the airport. Authentic rendition of Marista Airport. The new apron layout and pushback gates. Optional content controllable through the scenery configurator. Ooh. That's handy. It's compatible with all known add-ons, optimized for great performance, optional static aircraft for more realism, and you can pick up the FSDG Rhodes for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's available directly through the FSDG website for €24.99. Cents. It does look nice, doesn't it? That's going to be great for your Greek island hopping, man. Isn't it pretty cool? I think it's pretty cool. Now, we've more. But wait, there's more. I just need to press the button. Where's this one? Check this out, sports fans. Whoosh. So, wait till you hear this. After the successful release of the CRJ, Aerosoft is now focused on a different type of beast. The Twin Otter, which we've seen previewed a few times already, is in a very active development, aiming for a release later this year. The work on the development and the artistic teams at Aerosoft seems to be coming to fruition as each new images show an even better, more complex aircraft, one that is looking more exciting each time you have a look at it. These images that we're looking at, they were shared over the official Aerosoft forums. Remember, this is an aircraft that was built to be abused. Its rugged airframe, STOL characteristics, a tricycle undercarriage, and powerful engines have garnered it a reputation of a go-anywhere, do-anything airplane. The Twin Otter. I can't wait till we see this. Beside the very cool and detailed textures, these new images also show us the Twin Otter with amphibian floats, especially nice feature that we can't wait to try. And Microsoft Flight Sim is in need of more variety when it comes to the amphibious aircraft. So this is going to be absolutely amazing. So the Twin Otter, as you can see from the models alone, doesn't it look very fancy? Hey, Top Gun 60's here. Good to see him, my dude. Doesn't it look awful nice and fancy, doesn't it? But doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Twin Otter, very good. I know, right? The most important question, Murph, when will it be released? Says Booms. Hey, Booms. Hey, Draco Sensei's here as well. I would be thinking this is kind of a July, August kind of a time frame. They've been working on this for a long time, and you know they're still working on the CRJ, funny enough, because they have another 2 variants of that aircraft to come into the sim. But it does look rather nice. And then kind of, I suppose, a notable mention for any of the young aspiring aviation people we have here in the island, or on the island of Ireland. Well, there's a company called Shannon Technical Services. They're based in Shannon, County Clare, and they're also opened a new office in Dublin. Well, they're out to recruit some people. They currently employ 40 people at its Shannon office, and it's planning to increase the headcount by 60 in 2021, and then by 100 at the end of 2022. So you might say, well, what did they do? They do everything from aircraft records, engine leasing, aircraft relocations, to do all of that stuff. So if you're in Ireland and you have an interest in the world of aviation, not necessarily from the, I'm going to go flying side of things, well, have a look at the Shannon Technical Services. Just do a search for Shannon Technical Services. They have a really nice website. A big shout out to Gibbo Ireland for the heads up on this. It's just kind of a nice thing. Colonel Fork says, did they hire international folks? They'll hire... Well, I won't say they'll hire anyone because, you know, I don't work for them. But, like, do you know what I mean? They have a huge reputation. They're quite a young company, and yet they're a very professional-looking company. Do check out the website, Shannon Technical Services. They have a fantastic website, but they're big into their record keeping. You'll see the website. Have a look, but they're looking to take on people. They be headhunting, if you know what I mean. So be sure to check out all that. And of course, as always, a huge shout out to the MSFSaddons.com website, the provider for all our news. The lads over there are legends. Be sure to check out the website, MSFSaddons.com. They do a range of things in terms of aircraft reviews, the news, and, well, the devil knows what else. But a whole load of stuff here and in between. Oh, look, it's Murph. Look at the head in it. Don't look at me head. Hang on. I need to fix it so... Hang on. I've a line on me head. I tried not to put a line on me head and I still got one. It looks terrible, doesn't it? Imagine having... Your one is talking to me in my head. Imagine having a head like this. Do you know what I mean? Imagine having a head like this. Anyway, You're going... Shh. She's talking to me. That's why, you know what I mean? So, autopilot off, Murph, because we're going to kind of hand fly this one now for a diddling minute. The line! Science has failed you! I was doing so well until abruptly, and most definitely, I wasn't. So we're going to turn left here. And we're now heading in an easterly direction, rather. English, Murph, you can speak it. Go on, give it a shot. And here we are at the river. The Rio Grande. This is superb. This is beautiful. It looks like a washing line. The shame! Don't look at me head! So we can get down a little bit lower here because the scenery in Brazil, it's fantastic. Oh, there's also... It's chugging along. Do you notice that? So... Remember, guys, if you want to fly with us, you're more than welcome. We're on the North Europe server, and we'll just be sure to make sure there's no custom liveries. Because I'll start, you know, my tears would fill a hot tub. Now there's context for you. So, yeah, so while we're here, well, I'm better give you all a shout out, because you've been absolutely fantastic. All the subscriptions. We hit a level 5 hype train this evening. Well, I know, we hit a level 5. It's nuts. And, well, it's rather busy in here. And, well, it's time to say hello and thank you to many people. Elchar says, loving the Smooth Track app. Won it on last week's giveaway. Nice, my dude. Thumbs up for that man. The tasty beverage is real. Now, remember, if it all goes terribly wrong, if we start getting stutters, I'll jump off the MS servers and we'll jump onto JoinFS. And we can kind of mix between the two of them. Colonel Fork got great mileage on his stream last night, so fingers crossed it works. Anyway, we need to do a thing, Murph. We need to do a thing. The biddle diddly idle. Do you know what I mean? So, we're going to start off with our flight crew. And a huge shout out and a big thank you goes to Anna Crusses, Andy Shaw, Austin Bootenbach. Don't look at the line in my head, by the way. Don't. I'll block it. Bellbro, Captain Sickbag, Sir Neil, Fly Darren, Ford Entertainment Group, Gareth Byrne, Goblin 2 Biz, Haljor, Larson 202, Max Shiggity Pilot, Nathaniel Davin, Nick Stratford, Peter Fast Pete 84, Peter Paskoff, Ricky Kelleher, Samson Video, Tim Middleton, WB 1990, Willie Canuck, Dave Cobain and Muse Fan. Many thanks, my dudes. Very kind of you. I got mileage on JoinFS, not so much with the MS servers. Gotcha. Well, cross your fingers, toes, arms, legs, teeth. You can cross your teeth. And, well, anything else that you can physically cross, I leave it up to your imagination. Huh? Sounded like a PG. Next up we have our co-pilots, and a big shout out goes to Bad Dog. He's a great dog, really great dog. We have Brian Spain, Dougal McTavish, Jarden 1 Abel, John Ambler, John Morris, Ludus Regum, Mark Dyson, Noel Kay, Patrick Cullen, Pilot Peely, Sean Leo, Tony Robinson, and Mr. Z123. Moving on. We have Airwolf 643, Alaska 559, Andrew Hill, Arctic Turn, Bozman, Billowette, Brandon Lowe, Brown Doe, Bitmonster, Captain Butters, Catbat 9, Causeway 04, CDN Taz, Chemical Ole, Chilled Corky 54, Citizen 6, Cool Sax 98, Cybo Man Drew, See You Later, Draco Sensei, Dragon 40th, Epic Fool, Espin 74. Blue Mana Battery is now following. Many thanks for the follow, dude. Fort Noob 15, GNLU, Goblin Zeus, Goodness Sig, Hans Grubber Jr., Hawk Driver 101, HCBR, Here's Johnny, Ivan Axman, Jacob Massad, JMS 737, Joey Bolo 77, Johnny Ardvark, Jamaumu, Copper Pete, Kozaki Flyer 66, London Controller, Mike 71G, MJ Daiso, Mr. Snowhill, Mr. Zed Rider, Naughty Gnome, Neon Jedi, 99 L, P. Anderson, Piat 691, Philly Roach, Pierre Wotek, Purple Kona, Rad Pilot Randy, Red Dragon Comrie, Rob MCR, Rogers RC75, Roger Mo. 100 above is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Where was I? I was over here. CDL, Shuffle Shoes, Skydive Man, Snowy Master 738, Soaring AJ, Splasher 6, Swamp Dragon, Test Pilot 72, The Flying Fabio, The Winged Llama, Whack-A-Mo, Waltons, Wolf to Fear, BMF Smurfy, Big Tone 66, Scorpio 49, Celery Sticks, Aristarchus, Eamon 1973, K Branch, and Sir Fuzz. Many thanks, my dudes. Thank you so much for all the support. Yous are all brilliantly awesome. We're not there yet. We're getting there. Next up, we have our pilots in command. And a big shout goes to Alison in... No, in English. I nearly said Alison into wind. She'd have gone nuts. Ailerons into wind. Alison Johnson. Oz Flight Simmer. Captain Rudiger. Dale Jones. Dangerous Brian. Daza T. Arab. Annalisa. Kaharia, Kebmo25, Kingsman 9965, Mad C 888, Mark O'Gorman, Mr. Chippy, Scotland Comet Project, Seamus McNeil, Tom LeCrab, Train Williams, Warhamster, Wayne Prefontaine, Ibuprofen 007, and Jepson 2001. Thank you all so very, very much, my guys. Very kind of you. Tremendous support. I'm very, very grateful. The real Willie Canuck is here. I feel twitchy. Twitchy. Good to see you, dude. Last but not least, we have our wing commanders, the Mad Lads. And a big shout out to Andy Brown, Colonel Fork 85, Gibbo Ireland, Jan Morecamp, Old Veteran 965, Wayne Butler, and Coley 205. My dudes. Thank you so very much indeed. Amazing support. Absolutely bananas. Which are very kind, and thank you. Right. Are we kind of... Look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, we got them. We got them. All right. We got the Thunderflies flying with us. Hans Grubber Jr.'s in the house. Good to see you. And a Spitfire. Isn't the scenery here fantastic? We have some amazing formation flying right behind us by our very own Fireflies. We even got a DA-60 giving it the invertedness. Kahanya Divilya. We got a Pitts back there. We got a Cap 10. Uh-oh, the Pitts. He made it. We got a couple of Cessnas, a DA-40 in the house. We got another Arrow. I can see a Finanza. Sir Neil says, Murph, Oh, hang on. So Neil says, Murph, you can't just put headbanging inducing music in without a warning. Hang on, I nearly messed it up. Follow me! I mean, don't follow me! The real Willie Canuck says, where are we then, Murph? We're in Brazil. Brasilia. And we're flying the Rio Grande. Which is, well, this place is fascinating now. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, right? This is important. Story time at Murph. Do I have any kind of... I don't, do I? Did I not download any... I was going to say cha-cha-cha. Have you no cha-cha-cha music, Murph? Maybe I have. Hang on. Documents? Downloads. Agent Getaway? What's this now? I better not play that, because I don't know what it is. Mountains, Murph. Mountains. God almighty. We're following a river. We're not trying to hit mountains. There we are. Things are doing kind of better. So, the Rio Grande. It's 680 miles long, or 1,090 kilometers. It rises in the Mantiqueira Mountains in the state of the Minas Gerais and descends inland northwestward. The Grande is interrupted by several dams and reservoirs. The basin of the Rio Grande belongs to the Parana River Basin. It has a total area of 143,000 kilometers squared. Like, what? Blue Mana were on the North Europe server. The basin of the Rio Grande is responsible for about 67% of all energy generated in the state. And the state, of course, is the Minas Gerais or Gerais area. Now you might say, Murph, huh? Where? It's where Pelé came from. You know the Brazilian soccer player, Pelé? He's from this neck of the woods. Some say he used to bathe in this river, doing a couple of keepy-uppies and solos. Alberto Santos Dumont, he was a Brazilian inventor and aviation pioneer. He was from here. And one of the very first people to have contributed significantly to development of both lighter-than-air and heavier-than-air aircraft. In his early career, he designed, built and flew hot air balloons. He then turned to the heavier-than-air machines. I'm waiting to hear this, right? On the 23rd of October 1906, he flew his 14 bis, which is a biplane, made the first powered heavier-than-air flight in Europe to be certified by the Aero Club de France. His final designs were the, I don't know how to pronounce it, is it Democell monoplanes? It's amazing. Sounds like the intro into My Lovely Horse running through the, hang on, I can get this one, field. I'm going to shower you with sugar cubes and ride you over fences. Was it that one? I think it was that one. So, what we can do here, look, hang on, look. Do you know what I mean? We're using science. Welcome to science. So we have for flight up here in the gadget, and we can zoom in now, look. Do you see this kind of a weird looking green thing? Oh, look, there they go, look. See this kind of a weird green thing in front of the airplane on ForeFlight that comes up every now and again, right? Well, it's an indicator saying that if you have engine failure or whatever, that's showing you the best areas to kind of ditch it. Isn't that nuts? Isn't it nuts? I can hear all the traffic alerts, you guys can't. So your one is like giving it absolute socks in me ears. Traffic. Oh, hang on. I can imitate it here.
Traffic.
Except she speaks a little bit kind of more, you know, high-toned and stuff. So we can we can absolutely follow the river here, the Rio Grande, look. So we're going to, oh look, there goes the thunderflies again. Now why isn't there, see that thing, see the icon there? It's cool, isn't it? Now why haven't we got traffic actually working? As in I can't see them. Is it because they're so close? Oh, do you know why? Shh, quiet. If I turn on traffic, right, so see on the screen now in ForeFlight, we can see who's flying with us. Isn't that the cat's pajamas? We have a moose, Knuckle Life behind us there, look. Goblin Zoo says, yes, the Demoiselle aircraft. Oh, nice. Father Ted would be proud. Murph will shower himself in sugar cubes. But isn't that deadly? You can like, it's reading the flight events. Isn't that brilliant? Oh look, we see Gibbo ahead of us, look. Gibbo's ahead of us. So is Captain Sickbag. Isn't that absolutely brilliant? I'm telling you, you're all going to go out and get 4-flight. And when you buy it, just tell them Murph sent you. Because I asked them, you know, can we get a deal? And we're like, we're not really interested. And I was like, fine. The butterfly is here. Good to see you. Is that a map add-on, or is that map part of Microsoft Flight Sim, or isn't it an add-on? It is an add-on, my dude. This is 4-flight. I highly recommend it only because I think it's brilliant. It has pretty much everything you need to go flying in EFB. It has everything. But, you know, it's not free, so there's that. But it is pretty cool, and I love the way you can track a bit of traffic in it. EL737's in the house. It's good to see you. So our first stop tonight, we're going to a place, Sierra November Victor Uniform. So if you want to bring that up on your own little VFR map, that's where we're going to. Which, do you know what I mean? It's grand. We'll get there. Military drone technology brought to Flight Sim. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, that's what it is. It's nuts. Now, where were we? We're over here somewhere. Oh, do you know what we need to do? This one here, Murph. No, it's not. It's this one. There we go. And this one. Not sure if Annalisa is with us tonight, but we're thinking of her. Let us get some dance emotes in there. Hey, Care85 is in the building. Good to see you. How about a wing wave for those watching at home? EL737, it's called 4-flight. F-O-R-E, flight. Jacob Mossa says, I'm seeing the reflection of the moon in the river. I know, right? Isn't it fantastic? Look at the state of this scenery. Are we digging the scenery? Isn't it nice? There's the Thunderflies. Look at the state of that for formation flying. They're so hot right now. So don't forget, guys, we have a Discord if you want to ramble over. We also have a website. I'll drop some links in if you guys are new here. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 1900 Zulu hour. Monday nights are over on YouTube. Wednesdays and Fridays right here on Twitch. The music was just all kind of grand, wasn't it? Look at the scenery. I don't know if you guys from Fabio's community, have you done Brazil yet, or have you explored anywhere in Brazil? The Butterfly says, just bought Microsoft Flight Sim this week. Steep learning curve, but I'm loving it so far. Oh, nice. Yeah. Prepare to sink hundreds, if not thousands of hours into it. Fort Noob says, we haven't, and we need, well, no, he's probably waiting, But as you can see, even like the satellite imagery and the mesh, the terrain mesh in Brazil, especially this neck of the woods, this is fantastic. Juggle McTavish says, another Sim Wings Project VF4 group flight tomorrow, and it's around the Scottish castles. There's a link there. Do be sure to check it out, my dudes. I flew down the coast as part of the Amelia Earhart flight, says Alison. Oh yeah. The plane in front of me has his feet hanging out of the bottom of the plane. He must have that smelly sock shoe syndrome. Doesn't it look absolutely superb? And I just didn't realize how different Brazil is. It has a very diverse countryside. Like, I mean, epic riverbeds, epic mountains, huge sprawling cities, massive mountainous areas. Like, it's such a beautiful country. Look at the state of this, though. Phil Does Twit says, who made the flight plan for tonight? It's broken. Beyond. Huh? I don't get you, Phil. What's wrong with the plan, man? Do you remember the air truck from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? Never realised that was a New Zealand invention. Ooh. Phil says, well, for starters, it puts you in at 8,000 feet. Ah. Alison says, it started in the air, but then it was updated. It's all good. That was like the mother of all challenges, Phil. We just did that to, you know what I mean? But Alison, who does give up her time to create some of the flight plans for me. So I kind of make the flight plans, but I don't necessarily, like, I don't export them into the flight sim .pln. So you have to kind of export it from Sky Vector, upload it into a little nav map, and then export it back into Flight Sim. But don't worry about it, my dudes. Like, to follow this river, follow the river. For German guys, check out my deals. There's a Microsoft Deluxe Edition for €50. Ooh. Nice. Waylon says, usually the flight plans are top. They just are. Alison does an amazing job with the flight plans. She always does. And like, I've thrown her some serious curveballs. She'd be like, really, Murph? Really? And I'm like, really sorry. Follow the river, not me. Look at the thunderflies. Look at the state of them. Have they no shame? Oh, they're just brilliant looking. Follow the old river here, Murph, will you? Isn't this so pretty? Crompton33 says they have some skill, them thunderflies. Some say they sleep in their flight suits. Others say they got their helmets for their head surgeried? That's a word. They got them stuck to their heads. They can't take off them. It is gorgeous scenery here. It's absolutely stunning. And like, we're on live weather. It's 27 degrees here. Tyler Pine is in the house. Good to see you. I really love how it looks without the multiplayer labels. Yeah, like, there is a mod you can get for them. I'm just terrified to do anything because at the moment the servers are suffering a bug. Some say they are the Stig. No, some say the Stig serves them breakfast. All we know is they're called the Thunderflies. Monmouth is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Look at them. I mean, look at them. Tyler says, I keep my sim pretty vanilla, less bugs. Yeah. Ah, look at the views here. Look at it. I mean, look at it. Isn't it stunning? So that should be a dam. It's not modelled. The dang dam. Certain dams are just dolls of, or English Murph. Certain dams are just walls of dirt. For real, like. Dougal McTavish says, this is stunning. This is so pretty. You know, when I went about kind of picking this for a flight plan the other night, I loaded into some of the airports and they didn't have parking zones. They just had like small little kind of tiny things. But I said, I don't care. It's worth it. I mean, it just looks great, doesn't it? Beautiful. Givo says, some say their heart rates are monitored by RPM. Oh, yeah. So if you guys like all of the flight plans that we do, they're all saved on our website, twotonemurphy.com. That even has its own electronic flight bag. You can log in, you can check meters, you can log in with your the VATSIM account. You can get access to all your charts. It's run by ChartFox, so we just link over to that. And well, huge tip of the hat again to Gibbo Ireland. He's going for the bridge. I mean, he's going for under the bridge. Will he make his 4 spans? Will he? No, he went over the bridge. He went over the bridge. It was an absolute anticlimax. It's hard to do words now. I'm struggling with some of me words. Yes, we're doing well here, lads. It's like an information overload. Oh! Look at this though. Isn't this fantastic scenery? This is out of the box. This is not modded in any way, shape or form. So we'll consult our little VFR map. We're halfway there to our first stop. Watch the parent under the bridge. Be mindful of the bridge. I mean, look at the state of it though. Isn't it gorgeous? Like, when you can see that level of detail in the satellite imagery, it's just a joy to fly. Imagine living here. I don't think we'll get a meter for the next airport, because it's a blade of grass. It's a grass strip, a blade of grass. It's a grass. Words will come to me. It's a grass strip place. It's a field. You can land on the grass. Here's a guy who can't talk straight. I blame the wig. It's just amazing though, isn't it? ATC Murph, yeah. Could you imagine the state of it? Could you imagine it? New landing challenge. Land on that blade of grass. That one, right there. Challenge accepted. I won't speak too soon, but this is just a joyous occasion because we have multiplayer. And I get to fly with all my pals. So Neil says, Murph, you either need less tasty beverage or more tasty beverage. You can say it's a gravel runway. No, it's grass. So we're kind of following the meandering river. Isn't it absolutely stunning? Poor L4 flight. I'm going to have nightmares tonight. Traffic, traffic. 1 mile. Same altitude. Caution, traffic. That's all I can hear. It doesn't say anything else. Imagine if you had, like, voice navigation in the sky. In 400 miles, turn left heading 166. Onto airway, whatever we call it. Mr. Chippy's here. At the end of the river, take the 3rd exit. Compton says, isn't it called ATC? So in my last car, I had a Mazda 6. Or the Athenza, I think they're called. But it was a TomTom sat-nav. And I had Billy Connolly as the voice-activated navigation. Turn right in 600 meters. It was the funniest thing ever. You've gone wrong. Turn round. Now, don't just turn around in the car. Bitmonster says, I downloaded John Cleese to my TomTom. Nice. And yeah, shall arrive. Left, right. Did you ever see a film called, what was it called? Was it called, Clockwise? Clockwise. Wasn't that a great film? Right. Wayland had the voice of Darth Vader in the TomTom. It was downright terrifying. Turn left now. Ah! Watch Oz and James in Dublin. They set the sat-nav to Romanian and it was gold. Oh, nice. Look at this and the clouds come. Look at the state of it. It's very kind of Bob Ross territory, isn't it? Friendly little cloud. Happy little cloud. Oh, Bob Ross with the win. Do you know what I did last night? I watched some Bob Ross going to bed. On the YouTube, on the iPad, lay in the bed, put on Bob Ross. And you know the epic kind of music? Right? Do. Do you know the Bob Ross intro? And of course, I turned this on last night getting into bed. And Mrs. Two-Tone was asleep. I went to bed late last night. And next thing, I'm sitting there and he's like, well, thanks very much for joining us, guys. And today, we got a nice big old canvas here. We're going to paint some happy mountains on this canvas. And he gives it socks. And, he's the big palette of, colour. And he gets all the different... And here's my favourite friend, the 2-inch brush. Yeah, what? His favourite friend is a 2-inch brush, right? So the music played and one eye opened on the Mr. Two-Tone. What are you watching? I was like, Bob Ross. Why? Because he's brilliant and it's very relaxing. Nighty night owl, right? He says Bob Ross really works before going to sleep. He does. He's brilliant. Let's draw in a little cloud here and we'll give him a friend. It's like, what? Give the cloud a friend. The man is just like, fantasies. Absolutely brilliant. We're kind of look at the colour of the water here. Look at it. Hey, Cyberman Drew is in the house. Good to see you. Ascari Wolf says, I fell asleep watching a train ride in BC. Yeah, I watched some of them as well. Like they have a live camera in front of the train. It's cool. Cyberman says, it's been a while. Dude, it's been a while. How are you keeping? How is all in the land of Cyberman Drew? Sorry, I dozed off when you mentioned them. Barbara. Mr. Chippy says, conspiracy theory, each painting is a clue to where he left one of his victims. Oh, brilliant. That's brilliant. All those happy little accidents. That is fantastic. I got a friendly little cloud over here. Dun, dun, dun. So when he's whacking the brush, he's actually like, that's someone's face. Oh, that is comical. Oh, brilliant. Bob Ross Halloween costume. Who are you? Who are you? I'm Bob. Sideshow Bob? No, just Bob. Bob Ross. We need to make a right turn here, Murph. The little narrow bit is what we're following. Colonel Fork had a second CTD. No flying in Brazil. Oh, dude. David Lewis. The Bob Ross emotes. That's too bad, Colonel. It could be the sheer numbers of the group, man. The bristles are made from the hair of his victims. Oh, God. Is this the right way now, Murph? Yeah. Look at the colours here, look. Oh, look at the stuttering craziness. There goes some thunderflies. This is insanely good. Although we're starting to get stutters. Let's see what happens. That escalated quickly. It's a shame the guy died so young. Didn't really experience his... Yeah, like... He became so popular kind of after he passed away. But such an interesting character. Wasn't he in the... Wasn't he in the military? Didn't he do, like, serve in the armed forces? Look at this. Group flying with the thunderflies. Doesn't get much better than this, dudes. Alright. He was a drill instructor. Oh, yeah, that's right. Could you imagine? I'm Gunnery Sergeant Ross, your senior drill instructor. From now on, when you Magus address me, you say, friendly little cloud. Do you Magus understand that? Sir, yes, sir. Every time I played hooky from school, I'd watch Bob. Hooky? Huh? What's hooky? Oh, go on the hop. The Mitch. Skiven. I see what you did there. Ah, look at this for scenery, lads. Skip school. Gotcha. Look at it. Look. Hang on. Get my face out of the equation here, because, like, you know, we're going for the aesthetics and all that. It looks amazing. Hey, Brooke Nose is following. Many thanks, my dude. Look out for the mountain, Murph. Look out for the mountain. Sky King and Penny. Many thanks. Bob Ross, he's my hero. So yeah. Are those tiny jets? They are. They are the Thunderflies. Use the force, Luke. Look at this scenery, though. It's nuts. Dennis the Man. Right. So I went on to the gadget. Hang on. This needs its own sort of a sad song. I went on to the gadget, and I wanted to try and pick up it's called an afro. I said, yeah, I want to get a Bob Ross afro. Right. This is supposed to be a Bob Ross afro, and it's like, no, it's not. All I'm missing is the mustache, and I'm Ian Rush. Alright, comes on, ice. Or who were the two lads from... the two Scouser lads? Aha! No. Bob Ross didn't have an afro. It was a perm. It was a friendly perm. But this is supposed to be like a Bob Ross afro, and like I took it out of the package the other day. I was like, what? I feel absolutely outdone. They mix it up with Sideshow Bob. Russian Aldridge, that's the one. Starsky and Hutch. I don't know, but like the cat is super interested in this thing. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that looks a bit better now that I can see myself in it. That's Dennis the Menace, not Bob Ross. Billowette says these are the stairways to the river. The water cuts immersion. Man, my immersion is broken. Oh, look, it is. Alright. Calm down, lads. Calm down. The water's doing things. Oh, it is. Look, it's doing crazy things. It's doing wonderful things. All the wigs. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the face. Do you know what I mean? The wigs and glasses. I absolutely stabbed myself in the face. Oh, that has the tag on it, look. The taggage. It's fast waterfall erosion. Oh, the thunderflies, look. I can't see out of my glasses. They're so sharp right there. Look! Hang on. Murph is basically doing a Moses. That's what it was. That's what put on the wig. Look at the angle of them. Oh, you can't see them. It needs a bright background. Look. Look. You'd open a can with them. Jesus. I wonder what the UV protection's like on them. They'd probably burn like... Am I bleeding? Yes, I am. A little bit. They absolutely, like, sliced into my face. Now, are we near, I think we're near our first stop for the evening. So the river's going to open up here and go kind of all bananas. And then we're down to SNVU. We're getting on. What server is this? We're on the North Europe server. But my only request is, if you wouldn't mind terribly, I have an itchy head in my hair. My only request is, please don't use any custom liveries. That's important. Another happy little accent. Speaking of accents, right? Hang on. That's like wearing a pair of underpants on your head. Not that I've worn underpants, but you know what I mean? No, hang on. Not that I've worn underpants on me head. That sounded better. I'll put it over there. That's kind of handy. It doesn't leave, like, you know, a line on your face. This is so nice though, isn't it? Colonel Fork, I highly recommend you revisit this area in VR, my dude. So as I said, all our flight plans are saved over on our website. Do be sure to check out twotonemurphy.com. We also have some links, and we have a calendar there as well to some of our amazing community who are also live streaming. They do this sort of gig. We have Alison Johnson, we have Colonel Fork, we have Ailerons into Wind, we have Jay Winokur, we have Seamus McNeil, he shows off the bus. We have Splasher 6, we have our good friend the Flying Fabio, who has his own enterprise, if we want to call it that. CDL is there as well. It's pretty cool. Colonel Fork says, I can't even do it in 2D. Ooh. Maybe it will offline though. Do you know? Wayland Yutani is away. You take care, my dude. Keen Lafford says, happy little underpants. Happy little underpants. An underpants wig. EL737 says, we have me. We have EL737. Yes, RS. So it's absolutely fantastic. So Alison Johnson will be streaming tomorrow, right here. If Gibbo or Colonel, if you wouldn't mind just typing in some of the things. My keyboard is blocked because I need to move a wig. You know, isn't that a great excuse? I couldn't do my assignment. Why? My wig blocked the keyboard. But yeah, hang on. There we go. I think. Look at this. Bob ate my homework. Cheers for the links, guys. So, guys, yeah, be sure to check out the other channels. Absolutely give them a follow. Because well, they're doing amazing things. And it's amazing for us because it's amazing for me. You know, we're 9 months into this little community that we have. And wow, like, do you know what I mean? We've covered a lot of ground in just 9 months. And we've made a lot of friends. We've made a lot of awesome flights. It's been so much fun. The ultimate of fun. Particularly the way kind of the world is at, you know, like, where'd you go last night? Well, we went to Brazil. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Say that around the water thingy on Monday in the office. The water cooler. So what did you do the weekend? Oh, we flew around Brazil, the Rio Grande. Did you know the Rio Grande covers 143,000 kilometers and Pele was born here? Not just a hat rack or a wig wearing device apparatus at all. So yeah. So we're getting close to our first stop for the evening. And well, it's going to be nice because, well, I'm going to try and land first. But here's one, right? Here's a challenge I all want you to do. You might say, no, Murph, we're not doing it. What I want you to do, once we get here, I want you to set your wind. Just as you check your wind, I want you to manually set the wind in the sim. Right? So if we go to kind of few clouds, happy little clouds, right? And windage. This is what we're going to do. We're going to set now our wind, are we watching? From a north direction, 360 degrees, or as close to it as you can get. That's wrong, there we go. So I want the wind coming from the north, and I want the speed to be 20 knots. Don't worry about the gusting element. I just want 20 knots coming from 360. Can you guys do that? Let's make it interesting. 99L says, am I the only one who sometimes gets funny looks from the outsiders if I tell them about my adventures in flight sim? No. If you just say, hello, hello, that's enough. That's our secret word. That's gang language for, like, you know, we communicate. It's like our secret handshake. We say, hello, hello. Right, so set your wind coming from north at 20 knots. What's the worst that could happen? Copy what's on my screen. So put the little dial dude above north and set your speed as close to 20 knots as you can. Zula says, are you just finishing up? No, we're just starting, dude. We're just at we're very close to our first stop for the night. Crompton says, and the correct response should be, and would you look at the state of that? Yes! Hello, hello. Would you look at the state of that? Do you know what I mean? That's how it works. It's a safe word for when you get a weird look from saying Murphisms. Yep. Hello, hello. I'm telling you. It's like a secret club or something. Are we on the Microsoft servers? We're on the Microsoft ones. We're on the North Europe one. But if you want to fly along with us, you're very welcome, by the way. Well, no custom liveries, please. That's causing an issue with the sim at present. They need to fix it. They haven't fixed it yet. Disconnected. Hang on. What happened here? I've lost my audio. Bear with me. No, didn't like that. Connected. Disconnected. I have to change my battery. I'm now deaf. Oh. Putting batteries into me headphone like a champ. Connected. There we go. It's alive again. And then put me battery into the thing. Now. Okay, so we understand the wind settings. Are we going for it, yeah? We're going for the wind settings. What's the matter, Robocop? I know, right? Now, let's see. Yes. We're very close. Now I'm going to fly past it and then come back around because I want to get a visual on the runway. Do you know what I mean? Because it's important. This is all very important. Can we do it, sports fans? There go the Thunderflies. Do keep an eye out for the airport. I think that's there beneath us. Yes, it is. This is the airport here, look. See the runway just to our right on the wing? This is going to be crazy. A 20-knot crosswind coming in for our first landing of tonight. Do you know what I mean? Ho, 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 ho. What's going to happen? Will he make it? Will he land it? Will he get the landing rate we always wanted? I don't know. And for good measure, a sip of the tasty beverage. The suspense is real. Look at the state of this. Ho, 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 ho. What's going to happen? Gearage coming down. Gregory. It'd be like that line we saw last week. Jeez, the noise out of this. Right, Murphy. None of that fancy stuff. We gotta nail it. Holy. There's a big building in the way as well. This is gonna make it super fun. So, what are your landing rate predictions? If we can get it under 100 feet, I'll be happy. Thunderfly is going for some sort of a cool looking break. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, Stutteridge. Oh, look at that for a break. Absolutely amazing. Right, this is not awkward at all. It's holy crap. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Don't clip the building, Murph. Easy now. Easy. Sideways flying. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Easy. Easy. Gently. Gently. Oh, oh. Landing rate of 3 feet per minute. Would you look at the state of that? The state of it. I predict a thump. The taxiing was awful. Shh, shh. Don't mind that 95. We all saw it. It said 3. We saw 3, didn't we? No, Murph, we didn't. We saw 3. We totally saw 3 right now. Wasn't that nuts? 3 feet per minute. Don't act like you're not in I need to go to bed with these. Oh, I dropped them. I need to go to bed with these things on. Yeah, that's how it's done. Right. Oh, did you hear that? Now, we need to do something. Traffic. Nameplates on. Apply, save. Go back. And, shh, don't do that. Buttons, Murph, buttons. And other buttons. Imagine doing this for real life. This one. Yes. And this one. So remember, turn your wind speed settings. Oh no! Somebody died! Fancy gentleman Saul has cheered. Many thanks, my dude. Did you see the poor old devil? He got filled. That was filled as Twitch. Oh, you poor old devil. God love you. You were doing so... Counts. It was. Hang on. He was doing oh so well until suddenly, and most definitely, he wasn't. Here's Muse fan. So we're coming in from this side, look. Oh no, Captain Jackal. Did he get a whoopsie as well? Now remember lads, once you land, hit the old escape key, will you? The sim needs to load more peoples in. And here we have a pair of legs hanging out of a Cessna. Ooh, look at the crab on Lowbox. Many thanks for the cheer again, my dude. Very kind of you. My poor P40. Combat 9 went for the go around. He's like, nah, not gonna happen. The X-Cub did a handstand. Katie says that'll buff out. Do you see what happened to Flavorix over there? Look at him bouncing around. Cyberman Drew is doing the weird thing. It's what's happening? This is terrifying. I had the parking brake on. What? Brooke Nose is down. There's Mechanical. There's, I don't know what's happening there. There's Sydney Mario. Masonic Lake. He dug the MB339 into the grass. Dougal McTavish is in. There's Moving Pigeon. Dennis G. Rogers RC. There's Draco. Oh, did you see Scorpio? He came in sideways. Tokyo Drift. Could you imagine the sound of that cockpit? It'd just be total. I like that be out of a male pilot. Sausage Copter. He's just kind of having the crack. There's Chilled Corky. Here's Gibbo Ireland. Catbat 9 is just ahead of him. No pressure, lads. Look at that for the fancy landing. There's Druid Zeus. Cy Murray's down as well. Nicely done, Gibbo. There's Hammy. Somewhere in a cloaking device. There he is. Warhamster, you read us something earlier, and when I went to read it back, it disappeared. Was there something about what you did today or something this week? Who be this? Bracknell B. Nice. Get to the chopper. Now. CDN Taz. Rogers RC is down. Mechanical in the T45. How are you liking that, Mechanical? Is it fun? It looks super cool. The Gus Hawk. That was mental. Fancy Gentleman Sal says, Murph, have you got the MiG? I don't have it installed, my dude. Bellbro has become a member. Many, many thanks, Bellbro. Thank you so very much indeed, my dude. Gordon is down. Phyllis is down. EL737 is almost loaded. Mechanical loves it. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together. Look at this. And we've a Ali Katz here as well. Look, there's Ali in the 182. Fancy Gentleman Sal, thank you so much for all the bits, my dude. Very kind of you. Happy Friday to you. Oh, look, here's Fly Guy. In the Mooney, baby. Yeah, babe, look at it. Here's Johnny's down here. Rolly, your P40 is sinking. It's like quicksand. We need to pull him out. Would you look at the scenery though? Do you know what I mean? Isn't it amazing? Nose planted after a big bounce has gotten. That's unfortunate, my dude. Alright, we got loads of people here now. So, I left you in this position. So what we're going to do, right? We'll keep the weather on crazy until we take off, and then we'll put it back onto live weather. Does that sound like a cunning plan? I think so. I love it when a plan comes together. So we'll start our taxi. The taxi of shame. Oh dear. Yeah, the P40, we definitely got to go flying that. So for any of the... Warhorse says, Murph, I had a Superb for 2 weeks there. It was a courtesy car while the Hamstermobile was being repaired. Very comfy, 2-litre petrol with 190 horsepower. Nice. They are a superb car, and it's not because, like, I drive one. I mean, come on. No, but they are. They're really, really nice. They're beautiful, beautiful car. What year was it, Hammy? Shark Kitty's away. See you around, everybody. Well, you take care, Shark Kitty. Many thanks for joining us this evening. So, we'll just kind of, do you know what I mean? We'll keep with it, man. We'll keep rambling, shall we? So before we take off, we can do this thing again. Look. So, we're pretty much halfway, right? So we got one more stop to do, which would be our final resting place for this evening. So if we zoom in on the mappage, we're going to follow the river all the way down to here. And this is where we're going to be stopping for, you know, this evening. It's over here somewhere. Sierra Whiskey, Foxtrot, Victor. Now, it's a concrete runway, but again, we're going to do all sorts of craziness. So we've tried the windy landing. Windy landings after a curry. And, oh look, Steve Solo's here. And, well, what we're going to try and do on the next one, well, we're going to make it a little bit stormy, windy, and low visibility. What? Because we can do things like that. So we're going to take off now in the crazy, crazy weather. You know, because that's what we do. And, well, once we get airborne, we'll kind of calm it down again. Mechanical says, are the Thunderflies in the Discord voice? They are. So guys, if you're new here, and what we do, you're more than welcome to ramble over to our Discord, jump into any of the voice chat rooms, and so you can be having the crack, and you can be giving out about Murphy, you know, look at the head in them, look at the state of them, has he no shame? Do you know what I mean? Look at this, Magna Dime, many thanks for the follow. But yeah, Mechanical, jump into the lads, give it a shot. Sausage Copter, that's a great name, right? Is that map tool in the sim, Copperpeat? No, this it's 4Flight. So 4Flight, we can download it for free. It is a subscription-based service. It's about $90 or $100. Sir Neil has become a member over on the tube of you. Many thanks, my dude. Eyes909 says, I'm off to bed now. Much thanks again. Good night. You take care, my dude. But with 4Flight, as I said, I'm not affiliated to them in any way. It's really good. And I try to do my best. When I show you guys an add-on that I think is going to be good, fun, or whatever, I like to show it to you. Didn't work out terribly well for the Owl F16, but yeah, you win some and you lose some. So Neil says, what? I didn't do anything. It could have been like an automatic thing. Hang on, I have an alert page over here that we can check it out. No, maybe it's just gone nuts. It's just gone nuts. Maybe your man just wanted to call you out. That's a big 10-4, good buddy. Do you know what I mean? Is 4Flight better than Sky Demon? In my opinion, yes, but your traffic may vary. What the? Spitfires? Look at the size of that Corsair. We're gonna continue on in the P28, but yeah, we might give the other yoke a shot. Billowette says, forced to leave you here. Need to get up early. Have a good one. Well, you take care, my dude. Many thanks for joining us this evening. Fancy Gentleman Sal says, Murph, are you right now at SNVU? Yes. Oh, look at the wind. Oh, the horror. Ailerons into wind, Murphy. Oh, that was a chore. Gear coming in. Muse fan says, stutters are back. Okay, let's give it a minute. We'll do a little bit of separation, kind of spread out here a little bit. Tanner's Mossman says, calling it a day, down to 9 FPS. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see how it goes. If it goes terribly bad for everyone, we'll jump over to Join FS. That's our backup. So we've just taken off here. EL737 says, my 172 is slipping sideways with the parking brake on. I can only imagine. Right. We're kind of okay again. So what we're going to do now, lads and lassies, let's see. Right, weather, we're going to go back onto live weather now, because, you know. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong button, Murph. Yeah, big Egypt. Live weather, yes. And time of day, we're up around the kind of, yeah, 1645 neck of the woods. So we shall continue on our merry way, as it were. And a couple of stutters. So far, so good. It's kind of behaving. Do you know? Artificial Fox is here. Good to see you. We seem to be okay for the minute. So we'll try not to jinx ourselves. Keen Effort says, can we do another count? Of course we can, my dude. Because we're going to do a little something like this. So, if you're flying along with us in the multiplayer, do now press the number 2 into the chat. Let's get a head count. Yeah, baby! Go on, Keen! Go on, Keen! Oh, hang on. I need to do something. And people are going to be like, what's he doing? Here we go. We got 45 happy little fireflies and a Murph. Hello, Fireflies. So if you guys are new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 1900 Zulu time. Monday nights on YouTube, Wednesdays and Fridays right here on Twitch. We also have a Discord. Hey, Scotland Comet Project is in the house. Good to see you, mate. Happy Friday. Be sure to ramble over to our Discord. That's where we hang about when we're not on the live streams. You can catch up with the various, you know, trying on a wig mega haul, or what are they called? Megathon? Yeah, wig try on mega haul, hot tub edition. Sai120, welcome aboard. We're on the North Europe server, my dude. Feel free to join us. My only request, no custom liveries, my dude. They seem to be breakage this image. Look at the state of that scenery. I mean, come on. It's absolutely stunning. Our patience does get tested every now and again with the sim, but my, ain't that a sight? Ibuprofen is in the house. Just a quick guest appearance today. I had to work longer and have to work tomorrow, so I need to leave soon. Have a great weekend. You too, Ibuprofen. Thank you so much for joining us. We're here in Brazil, doing a group flight, kind of a bush flight, and, well, you know what I mean? General acting the Gom-ish. The Gomish? Yeah, that's a word. 99L says, stutters are bad here. Okay, well maybe flick off the multiplayer mode for a couple of minutes and then boot back in. Hey, Peter Pepperman's here. Good to see you. He says, nice weather down in Brazil. Yeah, so we're using live weather, and when we go for a landing, we kind of crank it up to like, what? Kind of levels, just to see what it can do. Zuluk says, I think someone has custom liveries. So guys, it ain't going to work if you have like custom liveries on your plane. Just use the default liveries that come with the aircraft. if you wouldn't mind. Oh yeah. It's Friday, baby. Oh! It's groovy, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. It's Friday. It's the weekend. The fun starts here. Oh, wait, I tell you. There's rugby on the weekend. I just don't look the same doing this dance. You need the hair. You need the wiggage. Yeah, see? You need the wiggage. The shame. Hide me face. No, I'll stay here for a minute. I'll talk to you. Yeah, there's rugby on Sunday morning, 04:30. Demon Taker says, did you cache this map? Negative. This is out of the box, as it were. It's the Friday groove. Ooh. Blue Mana Battery says, yeah, if there was a custom livery, even my 5950 with a 3090, nice, would be pausing. Mr. Two-Tone says, that's 4:35 a.m. 4:35 a.m. on Sunday morning in the Murphy household. Are you feeling it? Do you know? Friday. Have a tasty beverage. Wear odd socks. You know? Where you're going out clothes to bed tonight. Just to make things different. Yeah. Makeup and everything. Get yourself all dolled up to the nines. And people in your house be like, where are you going at this time? And you can say, I'm going to bed. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yes. What does this one do? Ooh. New Zealand Crusaders versus the Blues. It's all happening now. Blue Mana Battery says, I see an F-15. What's better than one F-15? Two F-15s. Alright. We got a couple of Spitfires. We got a happy little Carbon Cub. At that hour, right? And I'm telling you, Mrs. Two-Tone at 04:40 after the match starts, she'd be like, go on, get in there, go on you Tivoli, run! And I'd be lying in the bed like a scene out of 1917, Shell Shock. Oh, did you see the stutter? We got a stutter in these parts. Hey, Johnny Aardvark is in the house. Good to see you. Happy Friday, and you're very welcome aboard. Follow the river, Murph. New York, baby. Ooh. So we're here in Brazil, and we're heading down to a place called, I think it's Terra Mar, but we're in the Minas Gerais area. I've probably butchered that name something fierce. But what's interesting, we're following along the Rio Grande. Pele, the football player, he's from this neck of the woods. Very interesting. Scotland Common Project says, getting a new car tomorrow. Ooh! What are you getting, dude? A new car tomorrow. That's going to be absolutely epic. What are you getting? Is it a Lada? Is it a Skoda? Is it even a Nissan Micra? A Volkswagen ID3? Ooh, they're the electric ones, aren't they? Ooh, and... look at the Thunderflies. Look at them. Thunderflies for the win. It's an electric car? Sweet. Well, best of luck, my dude. Enjoy it. And, well, many happy miles. Fantastic. Ah. David M. Donald's in the house. He says, hi Murph. Still getting around to setting up Microsoft Flight Sim. After a fresh install on Windows 10, how's that game being played tonight? Are you on the JoinFS or Microsoft? We're on the Microsoft servers tonight. And apart from maybe 3 or 4 users, it's been kind of okay. Phil Does Twitch says, I'm waiting for delivery of my Golf 8 Orline. Now that's a fast car. Although, have you noticed? I used to drive a Polo, and the Polos of today are like the Golfs of yesteryear, as in like, you know, the mid-90s or early 2000s. Irish Aviator is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Friday. 99 Owl is on JoinFS. Ah, nice. How are the frames, dude? Is it working? Phil Does Twitch says, not really. It's just the Orline. It looks fast. See? It looks fast. Therefore, it's not. Can't wait to get back flying again. Absolutely. Skies haven't been the same without you. Scotland is trading in his Golf or Mark 7. Oh, nice. The old Golfs, though, they're bulletproof, aren't they? Great car. Oh, look at the clouds coming in. This is awful nice. Oh, yeah. The tunage, man. Colonel Fork had another CTD. Uh-oh. Colonel, don't throw it out the window. You'll regret it. It'll feel great. You'll regret it. I feel your pain, brother. Jack Beale says, I did a loop in my Cirrus. I'm now at 2 FPS. Colonel says, too late. Yeah. And then you walk out to it minutes later. You know, you walk downstairs. Yeah, well, I meant it. I know it can get so frustrating, dude. It's just, Good thing I'm on ground level. And he walks out at 2 FPS. Walking out as you stutter. Where's the dang computer gone now? Ascari? Yeah, oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, hang on. We're getting stutters. Did you see that? Holy moly. We have a Gikna. There's a Gikna. Somebody get it. Somebody kill it. Kill the Gikna. Fireflies and thunderflies assemble. Get him out of there. There they go. They're all going to get him. What was the old game? What was the old game? You used to be on motorbikes and like you press a button and they kick them off to the side. That's what we need to do. Man, get out of here. Draco Sensei just had a CTD. Road Rash, that's the one. Yeah, who's that idiot? Hi, you big idiot. Mayday, mayday. We've loads of these sound effects. Or this one.
Captain, incoming message.
We draw the line here and kill it. Photon torpedoes. Moto X madness, yeah. Here, thunderflies, go up to your man. Escort him out of friendly airspace. There's other words I'm thinking of that I can't say, so we'll just call him a Gikna and, you know, do that thing. Record the 747. If anyone has nameplates, we can name and shame. Do you know what? Wouldn't it be absolutely hilarious? It'd be like the greatest twist of all in storylines. Imagine if it was like, if that was Colonel Fork, and next thing his webcam came on and he's there with a cat. He'd be like, welcome to my secret underground lair. That'd be amazing. It'd be like a scene out of Scooby-Doo. It was that guy all along. Oh, that's so funny. Phaser spread. Don't name. They're looking to get a reaction. Ignore and deny them. Ah, very good. Yes, yes. I see what you did there. Hang on. We'll do this one next. Even the series getting involved. Oh, yeah. I was looking for Austin Powers music. I can't find any on Epidemic Sound. So we have to go with, like, the Austin Powers adjacent. Austin... No powers? Austin... Power... What's the opposite to power? This is pretty close. Ooh. Powerless. Austin Blackout. Austin Blackout. I've dealt with too many bullies and Egypts. They want power and attention. They're useless without them. Gotcha. Austin Lace. Chad Powers. Danger's my middle name. Yeah, baby. Look at the cloudage. Nothing powers. I mean, in need of powers. Ah, Mr. Chippy. Austin Impotent. Oh. Oh, brilliant. This has escalated. Where's the river gone? Where did who go? Hans Grubber. Don't read everything, Merv. It was so funny. There's a river here somewhere. Zola says, to me, it stutters when Sausage Copter appears. Oh. I wonder if Sausage Copter using a dodgy livery. Careful not to end up taking a dip in the tasty beverage. I know, right? Imagine filling the hot tub with a tasty beverage. The Gigna is derp. Using EMB freight default. Blue Man battery. Oh, nice. Oh, this is getting kind of... Where's the river? Thunderflies are go. 5, 4, 3. Remember the drums. Mamlet says, I'm picking up my new computer today. We'll be purchasing Microsoft Flight Sim as soon as I get my HOTAS and Track IR. Oh, nice. Hope to start flying by tomorrow. May try joining you guys next Friday. Oh, absolutely, dude. You would be very, very welcome. Okay. Well, we're going to do what Colonel said. Don't name the Aegis. Don't look at it. You know when someone tells you don't look at it? Whatever you do, don't look over there. And you're just like, I need to look. So like you widen your eyes as much as you can. Who is this? Sticky Rice. Ah, Sticky Rice. Top of the morning to you. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're keeping very well. Many thanks for the host. Look at the clouds. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Hang on. This is just stunning. What does this one do? Ooh. Happy Friday to you, my dude. Phil does Twitch says, what weather preset? This is live weather, man. Live weather, man. I mean, it's live weather, man. Now you know what you achieve when you say, don't look at me head. Really? Oh dear. I've only ever seen those clouds in SF on live weather. Oh. This looks insanely good. How's it looking for you guys? Magna Dime has to go for tea. Oh no, I have to get my tea for the view. It's fabulous. Isn't it though? Isn't it? Live weather, 0 clouds. It might need a restart, Phil. Bidmonster says, Minas Gerais, or Gerais, it used to be a mining district starting in the 18th century, part of the Brazil gold rush. Oh. But also known for its gemstones. But from experience as a tourist, you really need to define what you want to see. The region is as big as France. Oh. The clouds and the mist, aren't they just absolutely stunning? Aren't they though? Like, they're beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. They're stunning, so they are. I like them a lot. I think they're only gorgeous. I'm still getting all the traffic alerts on my gadget. It's very funny. Oh yeah. Are we feeling it, baby? Cause it's Friday and we're flying. Groovy, baby. It was hilarious, right? My neighbours, their kids have watched this stream and then they told their parents, and I was intercepted today. They were like, Murph, what's this thing you're doing? I was like, ho! Words can't describe it. I had to kind of, you know. He's so hot right now. Look at how well he flies it. I mean, come on. When was the last time you saw something as majestic as that in your lives? Well, in fairness, all credit where credit's due. I'm only doing about 110 knots. Sticking out. Look at them Spitfires in this cloudage with the lightage. Do you remember when I did the headbanging last week? Was I telling you? I woke up with a sore neck on Saturday. No headbanging tonight. It's all groovy, baby. Thunder flies for the win. Nice, my dudes. Oh, we're getting through the clouds. This is looking very nice indeed. Spitfireage. Hey, look at the dam. Strategically moving the camera. We need to watch Mannequin or something. The saxophone. Look at the state of this though. You know what I mean? Well, hide me. Just for a moment. It's definitely the weekend now. Oh yeah. There goes a P-40. Man on a mission. Look. There's the moon. Our location? Just flying over this airport, which is SBFU. The Rio Grande moon. Isn't it beautiful? Ibuprofen is away. You take care. The moon, the 80s elevator music, it's all too much. Somebody hold my drink. The butterfly says, noob question. Well, you've come to the right place. Are prop planes meant to pull to the right? So you have what's called like a torque factor, so with the engine spinning, it does be given a kind of sucks, baby. Gin and tonic, please. Ooh. Don't spill your drink, Murph. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Hang on, we're trying. Imagine if it went up my nose. Ooh. Tasty beverage, baby. Would you look at the state of that for formation flying? Clippage. Ah, lads, look at the scenery over there. I mean, come on. Ooh. It's just a dancing head. But it's Friday. Would you look at the state of this for scenery? And the sunnage hitting the propage, look. There we go. Don't act like you're not impressed. Hey, Captain Vijay is here. Good to see you, my dude. It's all gravy, man. Everything's grand. It's just wonderful. Because it's the weekend. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Friday night. The hot tub special, baby. Ooh. The viewer count drops. I'm telling you, the viewer count would go nuts right now. Ooh. The hot tub Steam edition. We immediately got a follower. Come on, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. How can I erase that from my mind? I hope the neighbors see that, Murph. Here's a guy who didn't think that true. Oh, the shame. Oh, the shame. The hot tub is powered by logs. Think of that as you will. I want me ma'am. and I saw something on the internet. It was terrifying. Yeah, baby. This is where it gets all silly. Fan cam for the win. Look at this for formation flying. Strategically placing the fan over the thing. Up, up. There we go. Ooh. The epic scenery, it really is. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Don't stand too close to the fan with the wig. Could you imagine the wig? It'd end up in an absolute mess. I'd get all tangled and broken. Anyway. Oh yeah. Welcome to Friday. Terry, pack the car. We're leaving. Be mindful of the mountains, Murph. Magna Dime is away. You take care. Hey, Alaska 559 has rambled into the chat. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Friday. You join us with the fan cam. With Terry, pack the car. We're here in Brazil. Thunderflies. Fireflies. Kicknaflies. Draco Sensei. Ooh. Tasty beverage, man. Yeah, baby, yeah. And now for something completely different. Kane was actually singing along to Terry Pack the Car. Captain Sick Bag says, right out, time for bed. I've been flying the past hour with one eye closed. Oh. You take care, my dude. Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you soon. Would you look at this scenery tonight, though? I mean, isn't it? Isn't it? All I hear is the Mortal Kombat team. There go the Thunder Flies. Alaska says, we're getting into your neck of the woods on the Simwings group flight tomorrow. Nice. You're up in Scotland, I think. Yeah, yeah. Not too far. Not too far. Look at them go, like. It's like Finland with all the lakes. Isn't it gorgeous? Like, this scenery is stunning. What a beautiful part of the world to fly in. Nandy Nadal says the airport was hard to find. Ooh. Well, while we're here, a big shout out to our wonderful team of moderators. They help us along every night, every time we're streaming. They're quick with a help, quick with a tip, quick with support. And to keep us all safe and sound, a big shout out to Alison Johnson, Colonel Fork85, Gibbo Ireland, Naughty Gnome, Annalisa, AS Old Veteran, Dangerous Brian, Dougal McTavish, Mrs. Two-Tone, Seamus McNeil, and Ailerons into Wind. My thanks as always to my mods. Very proud and I feel very privileged to have all your support. Also, a huge thanks to all our viewers, all our members, all the Fireflies. Yous are absolutely legend. Nighty Night Owl says, it's another case of the sim showing me corners of the world Looking quite different from what I expected. Absolutely. We are very much the virtual tourists and we get to go exploring. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now we're kind of getting close, right? And as much as I'm digging the beautiful scenery and the beautiful weather, well, do you know what I mean? Will we go down and kind of make it a bit kind of, you know? Will we? Will we? Now, if I do, where was the one I was looking for? I think it was a spring day. Spring sunshine? No. Typical spring day, UK. Here we go. Right, so here's the first thing we're going to do. Here's some cloudage. Was this our last leg? Yes. So we're going to go again, 360 on the wind, bring it up to about 20 knots. Don't worry about your gusting speed. We just want kind of mean wind speed. This kind of changes the scenario completely. This is kind of... What? It looks nice though, doesn't it? Where's this one? Roger Mo's away. You take care, my dude. Thank you so much for joining us. Look at this. Look at this. Right, so this airport, I think, is over here somewhere. Oh, yeah. It's over there somewhere. Airport elevation 2,500 feet. Oh, yeah. This is somewhat terrifying. And it's kind of bumpy. Oh, it's super bumpy. Oh, it's super bumpy. There goes the thunder flies. That music just isn't going to cut it, is it? I mean, this place is just... Do you know what I mean? So we need a bit of diddly idle for this. Sync rate. 4Flight says sync rate. Oh, the horror. The horror! Right, sports fans, can we do some sort of a crazy landing without hitting the ground? Kane Lefford is away. Hey, like the program is here. Good to see you, dude. Just think happy thoughts. Colonel Fork, oh, God almighty. Ooh, way too much slippage. Does anybody see the airport? Okay. we do have the stutters back. Okay, so the airport has been located, right? So we have a request to do it at night time. This is going to be a great idea. Oh, holy moly. Oh, there's no lights. There's no lights. Oh, no. Oh, right. Genuinely concerned now. There's no lights. How are we going to figure this one out? Just land on the runway, Murph. It'll be totally fine. I love my night. It was great. I love... speak words, English. Yes, I can do that. I love my night landing. It was great, he said. But you can't see anything. Right, we're going for runway 15, by the way. What the deuce? Did you hear that for a noise? Lads, how are we going to find the runway? It's night time, like. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Turning now, Roger. Our crashed and burning wrecks will soon illuminate your way, says O'Neill. Need to have people already landed line up the runway. Nah, that's cheating. We've got this. We've landed 1,000 times. We've totally got this is going to be nuts. And it's windy, and it's dark, and visibility isn't great. 6 PM looks dark, and no, go for the win. Murph, this is why you get your PPL over here. You get your night rating too. Okay, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Gear down, please.
Gonna collect some green stamps.
There's timing. Distraction, Gibbo. Was it Gibbo? It was. Many thanks, Gibbo. Hang on, where is it though? Does anyone see it yet? There's a big friggin' Gikna. Oh, the stutters are real, look. Damn you, Gikna. Who was that? Gibbo. Go away, Gibbo. Turn off your landing light. Turn off all the lights. Dead stick it. What's going to happen? Oh, there's the runway. Engine. Oh, crap. Who's hitting buttons? Oh, no. Oh, hang on. Oh, it was a bounce. Oh. Landing rate, minus 619. We're sorry to inform you, but your sons are dead. They were clowns. But you did.
Gonna collect some green.
Who's pressing buttons? At least we got down, like. Do you know? Engine's completely goose, but we got down. Oh, the shame. The beacon light, look at that. The absolute distraction. Turn your lights again. The shame on you, Murph. What do you like? Can't even see what's going on. Right, Betsy. Get off the runway at least. Medic, right? Oh, we got the center line. We just kind of... Ba-ding! We kangarooed it in. Look for the 7-4. So there's a landing challenge, guys. Nighttime only. Let's see what you can do. Oh, there's the chopper. Look. Get to the chopper now. Where are you? We landed without you. Right, so we'll turn this fella on here now, right? Now, and we'll jump outside. Because it's total nighttime and no one can see us. Oh, there's loads of you on the ground already. You are doing fine. Now, will we zoom in this way? Oh, the way the lights hit the water, though. Isn't it nice? Look. So, guys, do be sure to hit the escape key. This is going to be nuts. Move the wreckage off the runway, man. I know, right? I absolutely know. What's going to happen? 6 knots is away. You take care, my dude. Like, we can kind of see what's going on. Uh-oh. We got thunderflies. They're like... Where is it? Uh-oh! 50th B! Go on, you devil! I suspect daytime lighting. Quasi-archer! Go on, you devil! That's how it's done! Oh no! There's that big fucking idiot! The shame! The shame! That looked like my usual landing. Dr. Notham, go on, you devil. There's no lights in that thing. Can you even see him? Oh, bounce. Another bounce. Another bounce. Hang on. He's alright though. Bionic Leper, many, many thanks. There's Big Papa Paulie. Look at him go. Dragonfly out, amusing stream. Well, thank you, my dude. Thank you. Psy 120's down. There's Crompton. DC Stratford, many thanks for the follow. Hey, Crompton did well there, look, didn't he? Oh, soaring AJ! Oh no! Go around! Go around! Murder, death, kill! And he's gone around. Uh-oh, here they come. Cyberman Drew, Warhamster, Sydney Mario, EL73. Hang on now, that's a little bit kind of suspect. Did G-Lads have the lights on or off? Go on, the Catbat. Jared Vark is down. Catbat just said, I'm following everyone else. Don't worry, I'm just going to follow them. There's even a car on the runway, look! What are you doing, man? He's become a part of JMS 737. Oh, the stutters. Although we did well. Didn't we? We did kind of well. Fly Guy is here. Sharp turn to stop. I know, right? Colonel Fork sounds like Murph. There's Sean Lego Man. Nighttime landing. We know it. Oh, nicely done, my dude. Nicely done. The horror. Everyone wants to be on the show, even the car. Fly and more in the chopper. Get to the chopper now. With a searchlight on. It's Terry. That was Terry in the car. 50th beat. Look at your man. He was outside of the plane. Soaring AJ, for the love of God, man. The runway's back here. Oh no. Oh no, he went kind of sideways and he ended up in the, well, poor L Jackson. We're sorry, Miss Jackson, but he missed the runway. Woo! There's Draco. Oh no, Draco! Impaled himself. Oh no, Favorix. Oh, Warhamster says, will admit, a fair bit of swearing on that landing. He ejected just before the crash. He did. He did. He got out just when there was time. That's been nuts. Who said fly at night time in this place? Are we all in? Is there anyone else left? Yes! Here they come! Go on, you Tivil. You can do it. P. Fox. And Gordon. Uh-oh. Sideways. Oh. Oh. Mind the runway. Mind the... Gordon. Oh, dear. Oh, no, Gordon. Oh, he was doing so well, the poor devil, and then suddenly... Blammo. Ah. I don't know. Everyone else followed me, Murph, but I was only getting like 60 knots. Oh, do you know what I mean? My sides are sore. That was just nuts. Make it day, man. Make it day. Well, there. Uh-oh. Who was this? Thrasher Biker in an F-15. You can do it. Well, friends, I have to say, I think we've discovered a rather fancy part of the world to go flying in. We have bush flights and then we have bush flights. This place, absolutely stunning. Unfortunate that some of the dudes had some CTD issues and, well, stutters. And there's always one. There's always one. But my thanks, as always, thank you so much. That was great fun tonight, guys. And we're lucky. I consider ourselves very lucky. We didn't have much in the way of stutters tonight. Thank you also very much for using the default liveries. That was a huge help. So your help helped me. And, well, we helped each other. Who it is? Moose, knuckle life with the cheer. Manny, Many thanks, my dude. So, Alison Johnson will be streaming tomorrow. We'll also have Colonel Fork streaming on Sunday. I'm sure we'll have Jay Winokur doing his thing. Aileron should be doing his thing. Don't forget to keep an eye on Seamus McNeil. He should be streaming the bus soon. That should be fun. And if I've missed anyone, be sure to give us a shout into the chat. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. We're back on Monday, back on YouTube, as we do our final of the Orient Express. I know, that was 6 weeks. Crazy. And then we're going to be letting you know where we're going next. Ooh. It's all going to be fun and games. But until then, look after yourselves. Have a great weekend. Thank you so very, very much for all the support and for the company tonight. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
La 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 la.